Hey there, I'm John Stevenson. Welcome to the Guarantee Retirement Guys Show. Today we're going to be talking about the highest paying annuities. Okay, I'm going to show you all of them. All right, so if you're looking for an annuity, whether for be income or for growth, fixed growth, index growth, highest lifetime income, whether joint or single, I'm going to show you them right now. Okay. And rates are high right now. The Fed rates are high. And because of that, annuity payouts are high. People can lock in so much more lifetime income streams than they ever could before, as well as other types of growth options. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like. So I have lots of videos out there where I talk about these and I show them, but you're welcome to go to my website, johnstevenson.com, and look for yourself. There's annuity calculators there, and then you'll be able to research and find out what the highest payouts are for you individually, because it's different, because your age might be different than what I'm going to illustrate here, and you might be in a different state. Most of the time, all the annuity contracts are available in most of the states, but there are some nuances here and there. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Let's kind of walk through this together. All right. Okay, so this one, someone in Michigan, they got $1 million. They're going to start income in 1 year. They're married. Okay. If it's a single payout, it will be more. So here's the annual payouts. Okay. $74,000 a year with Corebridge, followed by North American, Nassau, Clear Spring, Midland, and so on. So lots of different options there. These are contractual guaranteed amounts that never will go down. Okay. If this person is a single male, then payout's going to be higher. There you go. Quite a bit higher. So 82,000. And that's just because us guys, we don't live as long, right? Statistically speaking, the females will live longer. And because of that, if you're married and you're married to a female, then she's going to outlive you, most likely. And the insurance company knows this, and they're going to be on the hook for her life as well, which means the payout is not as high. But it is still guaranteed for both lives. And I highly, highly recommend it when you're married to do that. Okay. But if you both have lots of money and maybe your spouse has a pension, then sometimes people will do a single payout for themselves. And that can make sense as well. So it just depends on your financial situation. All right. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to say these people are married, and I'm going to say they're not going to wait for a year. Okay. They're going to take it immediately. Now what's the payout? They did not give it to the insurance company to grow for a year. So because of that, the income will be lower, $67,000. So what if they take the same amount and they're like, well, we want to take income in 5 years. At 65, that's when Medicare starts, and we're going to retire. Okay, we're going to take Social Security as well. And now you're getting $100,000 plus, right? Every single year. Pretty good. So we look at monthly, then we can see it's $8,800 per month, every month for the rest of your life. Pretty good. Pretty good. So if you got another $3,000, let's say $3,200 a month from Social Security, then you're doing pretty good. You're like, what, $12,000 every single month. Pretty good. So people love these, and that's why they reach out, because they're looking for highest lifetime income. So I'm not going to just talk about lifetime income though. Okay. This is with an income rider, by the way. So if I go back here and I say 60 years old, taking income right now, $5,500 a month, $5,583, but I want a SPIA. A SPIA is the classic annuity contract where it's fully annuitized. There is no cash value. You cannot get your money back. Okay. Then you can do that. And that will give you, all right. So not bad. $5,572 a month. So there is no cash value. You cannot get your money back, and it is guaranteed for the rest of your life and your spouse's life. So it's a fully annuitized. So you got Athene, you got New York Life, you got Integrity Life, Nationwide, and so on. So some people need these contracts for certain reasons, especially if you need to live in a different country and they require a certain type of contract. Sometimes this is the only type of contract they will accept. Okay. If you want a certain period instead of a cash refund if you die. So 30 years, let's say you say, well, we want it for joint plus 30 years. If both of us die at 25 years, we want the payouts to continue for at least another 5 years, right? To the end of the 30-year period. So it's either the end of 30 years or lifetime, whichever is longer. So if you look at that, then it's slightly lower. Not bad. So New York Life is the best option for that one. So it just depends on what you need, but these can be great as well. All right, so let's go to the MYGA. MYGAs are they're like CDs, okay? Multi-year guaranteed annuity contract. So they go from 2 years to 10 years, okay? It's just a fixed rate of interest, and what you see is what you get. There's no fees. It's just a nice place to park your money, okay? So you can see there's lots of annuities. So if I just say top MYGAs, then you can see the top payouts here. So for the 2 years, it's around 5%. 3 years, it's 5.5. 4 is 5.2. 5 years is almost 6%. Yeah, 6%, 6 and 5.9. And Revel 1 happens to have the top 3 in that category. Then you got American National, Oxford for the 6 year. So great places to park your money. And you can strip off the interest on some of these. Some of these don't allow you to take any withdrawals. Let's see here. Yeah, Revel 1 still beating everyone out for the 10 year too, 6%. So what if I wanted to go in here and say, well, I want at least A minus. Okay. And I want the best one per carrier. All right. And I'll go down and I'll check these out. You got all the different options. Best 6 year. See 5.73 for American National. The best 5 years, 5.7. Look at that. Best 10 year. And again, this is A minus or above, right? So let's say I want to do a 10 year. 10 year Ocean View, great company. Okay. They allow 10% free withdrawal after the first year. The first year, you don't get any withdrawal privileges. So this one, not bad. So getting 5.7, A-rated company. Here's what the earnings would be. So if I wanted to strip off the earnings every year, then I'm taking 50 grand out, 57,000 out every single year. At the end of the year, I've got my $1 million and I can do whatever I want with that. So this can be nice if you are just looking to park your money and put it somewhere else. It's not so nice if in 10 years rates are low and you're trying to turn it into income and the lifetime income contracts that are available at that time are lower. And so that's why if you're looking for guaranteed contractual lifetime income, that is something to consider a lot when you're looking at locking it in for life. Then sometimes the income rider can be the best option for that, or the SPIA. Okay. All right. So let me just go back here. I'm going to look at look at this. Athene's going down. So the other thing to remember is when you submit contracts, or you submit the application for the contract, it will lock in the rate as of that date. So if rates go down after that, you're locked in. So which is good. That's good to know. So if rates, like if you were to submit for this one with Athene, you get 5.5. Even though they're going to reduce it to 5.4, you will get that 5.5. So that's nice to know for any of those. All right. So go back up here. Let's say, all right, well, I want B++ or higher. Because, with MYGAs, there's such a short time frame. I have a lot of people that are okay with that. And I'm okay with it personally too. So if I look at this one, Revel 1, 6%. They don't allow any withdrawals though. So, but if I wanted the 5 year one, not park it as long as a 10 year and get 6%, and this is what it'll grow to 1.338. See, you can see the 60,000, 63, 67, and so on, because it's compounding. So there are good options out there. If you're looking for a MYGA, just a fixed rate of growth, something that's like a CD, and then go to my MYGA calculator and that will show you those as well. So anyways, hope this video has been helpful. Really what I just tried to do is just show you the top paying ones for income and for fixed growth. Okay. I did not talk about index annuities because those fluctuate all the time, but I do have videos that talk about fixed index annuities and the top growth options, but it just depends on the type of index you want. And it depends on how long you want it to sit for. So, but those typically will outperform a MYGA contract if you have them in long-term with the right company and with the right index. And so I do dive into that more in some of my other videos because it's just a whole subject in and of itself, and there's so much to talk about. So I hope this video is helpful. If you do like it, make sure you click the like button and make sure you subscribe and comment below if you got questions. And if you're looking to purchase an annuity, there is a link below this video. It goes directly to my calendar and we'll get on a Zoom meeting and chat. Otherwise, you can go to my website, johnstevenson.com, and you can see the payouts for yourself, do your own research, and then if you feel comfortable, then I would invite you to book a call with me there if you're looking to purchase an annuity. So I'm happy to help. Would look forward to answering any questions that you have. And I don't like to be sold anything. I don't like to be pushed. And I've gone to the dealership before and had them try to push these extended warranties. And I know of people that go to these insurance agents and they push these annuity contracts. And I hate that. Really, my channel is just focused on showing you here's what it is, here's what they do, here's what I recommend. And then if you feel comfortable, then reach out, right? That's really the best way to do it, in my opinion, because then you can research and kind of find things out yourself. And then, when the time is right, then absolutely reach out and I'd love to help. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.